Alright, number one.
Yep.
So this is a very, very gentle one.
Okay.
Okay. To get started with, because we're going to be stretching lower back and our butt muscle.
Yep.
That nice and easy to do to get started. So then we're coming in, legs across. So we want basically our body to be down the centre line of the ankle. Coming down, leaning in and going straight. This is a nice relaxing one actually, it's done with, but at the same time it's still a nice stretch. Just 30 seconds on this one here. That's about 30 seconds now. And also with all these exercises, we are activating our core, which is basically as simple as just imagining drawing your hips together, okay, to activate your core in all these exercises. And also if there's any pain in any of the exercises, stop. And these exercises are Pilates based, and the thought process that goes with that is, if you're going to be experiencing any pain, you stop doing it. Okay? Right. So that's an easy one. This next one is going to be a hamstring and a core exercise. And the reason for doing this particular one here is, as we know, the hamstrings are a muscle group that we could use basically every day, and at the same time we're going to be doing this little hamstring stretch. We're going to be activating our core as well, and as I'm doing this exercise with my legs going up, I'm locking my knees temporarily for about a split second, very slowly, gentle on the body. As I'm moving rotating my legs, also focusing on flexors as well, to bring my legs up. My core is on. So it's a combination of a hamstring stretch and the core as well. Alright, that concludes that one. So this next one, number 3, is a butt stretch, and there's nothing like having a stretched butt. Sounds funny, doesn't it? But yeah, the number of times that we're leaning over, picking up things and so forth, it's so important, and it feels great to be able to lean over and feel like liquid still and not have these aches and pains. And this is a wonderful, not only a butt stretch, but also lower back stretch as well. It's not a lower back stretch, but it certainly aids in reducing lower back pain, you know, especially if you've got nice stretched glutes, which is what part of this is all about. It feels good to be able to move around like your liquid steel, and this is one of those exercises that facilitates that feeling. So basically 30 seconds on each side, so that's pretty much done that one. And now the next one that we're going to go into is for the hip joint, and we will need our device, which is over there.
Yep. So you can just use anything at home, can't you, around this
Use
height?
anything at home, approximately this height, it doesn't have to be this height.
And you use the edge of your couch at
I
home.
do,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah, that's right. So the emphasis on here is actually our obliques, but as we move out of this side plank position, we go into a hip stretch, very, very mild hip stretch. keeping your body straight as much as possible, slow. I can feel my obliques working here. About 30 seconds on that side. Now we'll switch on the other side. So you can see what it looks like from behind. Nice and slowly. That concludes that one. And you start to feel incredibly flexible in the hips when you're moving around. It's such a good feeling. And so the next one, we're going to proceed with number 6, which is basically for our knees and our quads. Breathing out, coming up. Breathing out, coming down. And the slower you can do this exercise, the more intense this little strengthening one will be. You might even break out into a sweat, depending on how slow you go. I'll do this for about a minute. And then it's just about out now, so that's all good. And now we're going to number 7, which is probably the most dynamic, in my opinion, of this particular routine, because it's a combination of strengthening your butt muscles, your glutes, and also your shoulder blade muscles at the same time. And how we do that, squeeze, make sure your core is on, as is the case with all these exercises. Squeeze your glutes. You can see my knees are raised off the floor now. Start to rotate them. Switch. Now we're going to add in the shoulders as well. Breathing in. Slowly breathing out. This is a strong exercise. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. This will get your heart pumping. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more. Breathing in. And breathing out. And this concludes our 7-minute workout. And now, after that what seems to be a simple exercise, I can feel my heart pumping. It is going, it's maximum bang for buck, I tell you.